One of the most powerful and transformational experiences for me in my lifetime has been traveling abroad with students. I believe that global learning opportunities are one of the most important experiences a student can have while they're in college. At the University of San Diego, global learning is an essential element of our mission as we try to help develop ethical and compassionate citizens. This past summer alone, more than 400 USD students participated in trips to more than 26 different countries. Today I'm introducing you to one of them, sophomore Luke Garrett. He traveled to Krakow, Poland to spend time with Pope Francis and a couple million of his closest friends at World Youth Day in July.
One of my aha moments was discernment has been a big thing, vocation-wise, in terms of priesthood and married life. And so I was going in expecting to meet this priest and just have this huge oh, I'll be a priest, but my aha moment was more just in the piece of discernment and trying to see the beauty in both and not focusing so much on the individual vocations themselves, but just trying to attain holiness, I guess.
Oh, that's wonderful. What was your take on Pope Francis? I mean, you saw the man, you heard him. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, so I'd heard so much about him, but the first time I got to see him was a very funny story. So my group I was with, we knew the Pope was going to be coming down this one street. And so we go to this one street, and a police officer comes up to us and whispers to us, and he says, "No, go to this one street." So we sprint to this other street in Krakow, and there's no places left to stand. But we find this bush area, and so we kind of jump into this bush on this street. And so we know the Pope is going to come down, and so he comes down, and he's in this tram, and he's this tram filled with disabled folks. It was such a beautiful image, he was in a public transportation, vehicle, with the people. He, came down, and the side of the tram he was on was right facing us, so 10 feet away. And it's really cool. I brought this film camera, so there's a really cool black and white picture of him waving and just kind of looking at us in these bushes, waving at him.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about your experiences in Krakow, and I think the Pope would be very proud of you in the way that you've articulated your experiences, and thank you for bringing that back to our campus. I wish you much success here at the University of San Diego. And thank you for joining us today. We look forward to bringing to you more stories next month about how Toreros are living out our mission.